about camarones? You eat shrimp and all that?
Yeah.
A lot of people, they like to mix that with the beer, the chavelas and the micheladas and all that stuff.
Yep.
I get it. I was once there. But when I read this scripture, read on, it's going to tell you, what is it, verse
9.
Read on.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
Now we're going into animals that are in the water. Let's see what we can eat from the water.
Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
So majority of fish, it has fins and scales. It's telling you what you could eat. This is what mariscos, that's what you can't eat from the water, right? So majority of fish, like what? Like tuna, that's clean. Salmon is clean. Trout is clean. But let's see what's not clean.
And all that have not fins and scales in the seas.
So that's how you know if something is not clean.
Yeah.
It said if it doesn't have fins or if it doesn't have scales. What's an example of that? What's an animal from the water that doesn't have fins or doesn't have scales? Or doesn't have both?
Well,
A whale,
shark.
a shark. It has the sleek skin that doesn't have scales. Think a little more. What's something that I just mentioned? Shrimp. What else is something at the bottom of the water that people eat?
Those big ass ones that look like blankets, the stingrays or whatever.
Stingrays. But let me make it a little more clear. Crab,
Crab.
lobster. People love red lobster, right? Lobster. What else? Oysters.
Everything.
People love
Yeah.
oysters with their beers too. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times when our people go out and they meet up family and they party and do all that stuff, what are they doing? They're having beer and they're having the same what? Defiled food. It's something that's nasty. It's something that's an abomination. You know what's an abomination? You got Sirach 15:13. It's an abomination. If something is abominable, check out how God feels about that. And if God feels that way about it, you think we shouldn't feel the same way? Well, of course. Hey, God, you feel that way about it? Okay, me too. You see what I'm saying? Otherwise, I'm not agreeing with God. I'm not on the same accord. Read.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 15 and verse 13. The Lord hateth all abomination.
What does the Lord think about it?
Hateth all abomination.
So what is he saying? He's saying he hates the things that are abominable. He mentioned shrimp as being abomination. He mentioned crab. He mentioned pig as being abominable. So what can we say about him thinking about us eating pig?
Man, he's gonna be like, man, it's bad.
He hates it.
Yeah, of course.
So when we're eating that stuff, we gotta stop doing
It's
it.
like,
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 61. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law.
So now we're going over a curse, an immediate curse that happens to our people if what? If we're eating these things. If you get caught eating pig, you might think, well, I've eaten pig my whole life. I've eaten bacon. But there's a curse that comes with it. Eventually, it will come. And a lot of our people does get affected, right? It says this is the curse if we continue to eat those things.
Them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
Read it from the top.
Also, every sickness.
Every what?
Sickness.
You wonder why we get sick so much like that? It's because of those foods that we're eating. You go to the doctor will tell you a whole lot, but you could have easily prevented that if you wouldn't have been eating the pork, if you wouldn't have been eating the shrimp, the crab, the lobster. We could have prevented it. You see what I'm saying? Why people we're the ones that have the most high cholesterol, the high blood pressure, the gout. Who do you find it? What community?
everywhere, like,
Who's you know who the most obese country is?
who's that?
Take a guess. You come from that country. Mexico. We're known as being the most obese. You see what I'm saying? Why? Because we choose to eat these foods. Who's known for eating tacos? They have pork and all crazy sorts of things. Mexicans. You see what I'm saying? So that's why. Say it again. Refried beans. You know, refried beans got lard in it. What's lard?
For sure, the fat,
What kind of fat?
pig fat.
Pig fat. Manteca. You see what I'm saying? And we enjoy that thing. But it's and between refried and regular beans, tell me which one tastes better.
The refried.
You see what I'm saying? They know that. They know that. They know that we're gonna like our food like that, and that's why they put that crap in there. You see what I'm saying? And that stuff is what's hemming us up. That's what gets us sick. Read it again. 61.
Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
So we have these sicknesses. We become the most obese in the whole world. Why? because we choose to eat these foods. We gotta stop doing that. You see what I'm saying? Let me give you an example. If I'm telling you you're a special people, you're the top people in the world, according to God, he says the Mexicans, they're special. I love them. I'll put them on top. That's like a car. You have a Ferrari. You're gonna put regular gas in a Ferrari?
No, hell no.
You're not. You're gonna put what?
Some top-notch.
Top-notch stuff. You're gonna make sure you keep it clean, keep it good. Why? Because it's special. It has a different system.
Sure.
Our people, blacks and Hispanics, bro, we get sick because we eat that stuff. That's a curse upon God.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Other nations, the Asian man, the Arab man, the white man, they can eat all this stuff, and they don't get as sick as we do. You see what I'm saying? Because to us, it's a curse. To them,
Hey,
it's not.
my bus is coming. I'm gonna shake
All
your
right.
hand right now, cuz nice to meet you, bro.
Yeah, it's good, man. But hey, I appreciate you sticking around, man. Check us out. We got a YouTube. All right, man. Understand who you? So what nationality are you?
I'm Hispanic, but I'm Mexican.
Oh, you lost it. Remember what I tell you? You're an Israelite. From what tribe? Issachar, bro. Hey, don't keep going on thinking you're Mexican, bro. We're much bigger than that.
Hey, you guys here every Saturday?
We might be, bro. We might be. We change. All right, man, take it easy. Hermano, ¿cómo está?
Bien, brother.
Hey, Roy.
Yeah.
Roy, ¿qué pasa?
Bien, aquí que me da la sorpresa que mi amigo.
Habla inglés, ¿verdad?
Yeah, I speak
You
English.
you didn't call us, Roy?
No, I was expecting about my brother. He was called me, but he forgot.
Okay.
Maybe you are busy. No, maybe you are busy. You are busy. And
gotta
that is
call
what
us,
the
Roy.
reason you don't call
You gotta call us. You gotta call us.
Because I will call you right now. You
Yeah,
know?
there you go. Link up. You gotta start repenting. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You remember what you learned last time?
Oh, yeah, different things. No, because you know.
What's your nationality?
Colombia.
So you didn't learn. What nationality did we tell you were last time?
No.
Acuerdo a la Biblia. What's your nationality?
In Jerusalem.
Israel. You're an Israelite.
Yeah,
From what tribe?
Israel.
What tribe?
Huh?
¿Qué tribu?
Oh, the tribu de Judá.
No. La tribu Judá son los morenos.
Ajá.
Usted de Colombia sería de la tribu de Asher.
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 Hijo de
Asher.
quién?
Hijo de Israel. ¿Me entiendes? Del Altísimo.
De la 12.
Yeah.
Right.
So you remember what we got to be doing? What's something that we have to do as being Israelites?
Sharing the truth about Israel.
Right.
about
But what else do we got to do as a people? What was given to us Israelites?
What color is the king?
You-
King
you-
color.
Hold on, my brother got something for you. We got to be keeping these laws, Roy. Read it.
Yes.
You can study to show thyself approved. Hey, Roy.
Yes.
Roy, last time you was here, you was taking notes.
Yeah.
I remember what happened to your notes.
Oh, I lost that.
You lost your notes?
Yeah.
You didn't study your notes?
No, but I was reading my Bible. I have my Bible, my book, all the information.
Yeah,
I
but we
lost.
gave you information that would have sparked that knowledge of you not being Colombian and of you being
Oh,
an
no.
Israelite from Asher.
I don't know. That is the first time I'm learning about what is my heritage.
We didn't show you who you we showed you that last time, right?
Yeah,
Okay, did you write that down on your notes?
yeah. I
But you
remember
lost-
in
you-
my mind. No, I remember in my mind.
You didn't remember, Roy, because he asked you and you said Colombian.
Oh no, because
Read
I
this.
born in Colombia, but my heritage I remember is from Israel.
Okay, all right. Well, Roy, you got to find them notes. Roy, watch this, read this, because this is what you're supposed to do with them notes.
Yeah.
2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto God. It said you got to study to show yourself approved to us, unto God, to God.
Yeah.
Because guess what? You got to be studying his word. You understand?
Yeah.
Because if we ain't studying his word, then we're going to be lost.
Yeah.
We ain't going to know who we are.
Yeah.
Okay, keep reading. A workman that need not to be ashamed. It said a workman that need not to be ashamed. We shouldn't be ashamed of who we are. We shouldn't be ashamed to stand up and teach the true gospel of the black Messiah, Jesus the Christ.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to be ashamed of that, Roy. Read.
Rightly dividing the word of truth.
Because you said you've been reading your Bible, right?
Yeah.
But how can you rightly divide it if you ain't called us? If you lost the notes?
Oh no, I lost, but I remember what you was teaching here.
You remember what we was going over?
Yeah.
What we was going over?
No, but different teaching about the heritage, about Israel, about our last name, and about everything.
What's our heritage?
About the heritage, where did we come from?
What's our heritage?
Jesus Christ, you know.
Okay,
Yeah,
Roy. Look, let's get the heritage.
Yeshua
You
HaMashiach.
You can show how much. Okay, we didn't say that. I know we didn't say that. Read that.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 17 and verse 11. Besides this, he gave them knowledge.
He gave us knowledge.
Yeah.
The Most High gave us knowledge. Read.
And the law
And the what?
law of life
The law of life.
Yeah.
For what?
for an heritage.
Our heritage is these commandments, Roy. Our heritage.
Yeah.
Did you what you got right there? What you got right there in the bag?
Oh, that's one breakfast.
You bought that today?
Yeah.
You bought that today? Roy, you took notes on the Sabbath last time you was here, Roy.
Yeah.
You remember what was required of us on the Sabbath?
Yeah.
What were we supposed to do on the Sabbath?
Worship God, love God, read His Word.
Okay. Roy, you didn't take notes good. Read Exodus 20 and 8. No, read that. No, read that.
Nehemiah chapter 10 and verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals,
So it said, if the people of the land bring ware, that's products to sell, or victuals, that's talking about food,
Yeah.
like you got in the bag. To do what?
on the Sabbath to sell,
On the Sabbath to sell. They sold that to you on the Sabbath day, Roy. Read.
that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
That we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath, Roy. I remember we touched the Sabbath, Roy.
Yeah.
You took notes, man, and you lost the notes. You got to keep the notes.
Yeah.
How else you going to get out of this situation that you in, Roy?
I would like to start to read again.
You got to study. You got to
Yeah,
study to
right.
show yourself approved. You got to call us, Roy.
Yeah.
You got to call us,
That's
man.
right.
Yeah.
You know? Because guess what? If you want, give me Ecclesiastes 4 and 9.
Yeah.
Give me Ecclesiastes 4 and 9. Because this is the problem, Roy. Roy, where you stay? You got a house, Roy?
I live straight here by 101 Allen Road. And
You have a house?
no house. I living in my big Ben. Big Ben.
Big Ben?
Ben. Yeah, I have my big Ben. I live.
What's
in
that
my
like?
car.
Is it in the car?
Yeah, in my car.
Okay. Look at this. Read this, Roy. Read this, soldier.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 9. Two are better than one,
The scriptures say two are better than one, Roy. Read.
because they have a good reward for their labor.
They have a good reward for their labor. You got to be working to get built up in these scriptures. You got to be studying these scriptures. You got to come around learned people.
What is a nation?
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.